what these great photographers are doing, why their pictures look so different, why their profile on Instagram looks so good that we instantly want to follow their profile. Why? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this video, and I'll be sharing few tips with you that is going to up your game in the field of photography. You'll be able to edit your photos better. So I'll share a few techniques with you which I have been using on my photos and that can help you out as well. So without wasting much time, let's deep dive and let's start it. So the first and the most important tip is you should create a particular look in your photos. Means your photos after editing should look same whenever you're uploading anywhere. Anyone should be able to figure it out. Okay, this photo is edited by this guy because of the colors, right? So how do you do that? Let's say you went to some place and you have edited one picture. So you should create one preset from that picture and you can apply the same preset on all the photos and your photos will look same. Maybe just a little bit editing is needed just to match all the colors, but it will be very fast. First of all, you will be able to edit your photos within seconds with the presets, and second is all the photos will look same. So that's what you should do. Now if you're not able to create your presets or if you're not able to bring out some colors in your photos, then I have created my own preset packs. It consists of 23 different presets which works on all the kind of photos. Let's say you've taken some photos in sunset, maybe sunrise, maybe in moody weather, maybe in rainy weather, maybe you want to bring out some certain colors in your photos. I have created 23 different presets which should work on all of your photos. So you can just go to the link in the description and you can find my presets and you can apply on your photos. I have included all the instructions on how to install these presets. So once you go to the link in the description, you'll be able to find it out. Now the presets which I have created works on Lightroom mobile free version as well, and Lightroom desktop version as well. Maybe using iOS, maybe using Windows or Android, it works everywhere. So just go to the link in the description and I'll talk about my presets in details in some other video. But for now, just let me give you a little bit of demo how you can edit very quickly with the presets, and then we will move on to the next technique. These are all my presets and this is the photo I want to edit. I'll just double click it and the photo will be edited just in seconds. You can just go through this and you can find out which one works out best for this photo. See, just with the presets, within seconds you will be able to edit. And let's say you want to edit this photo, as this was clicked in monsoon, maybe monsoon will work better with this photo, right? Let's see that. So you can apply a different sort of presets. See, within seconds you will be able to bring such colors. So always use presets to edit your photos. First, to bring out colors, and second, it's very fast to edit with presets. Now the second tip is to use a graduated filter. It's just create an amazing dramatic effects on your photos. Your photos will look so different. Trust me, let me just show you. So just go here and see, just select this and let's say this is your photo, and here you can either increase the exposure or decrease the exposure. Let's say first increase the exposure. Okay, well, you can change everything. You can just change the saturation. So this is what we have edited. Now let me grab another graduated filter. This time I'll just decrease it just in seconds, guys. See this. Now you can decrease the exposure as well, and that will create a complete different look. Now with this graduated filter, only particular area will be affected wherever you will apply this. This is mostly used for sky and for just creating a different kind of contrast, you know, in the same photo. So that's where you can use the graduated filter. Now let me give you another example of graduated filter. So I'll just edit this photo with the graduated filter. Now let me create the 4 filter on this photo. So here I'll just increase the exposure because the light is coming from this side, and just let me change the temperature, and let me create another graduated filter this side, and here I will just decrease a little bit of temperature and decrease the exposure, not much but little, and just change the saturation, and just let me create the third graduated filter. Just decrease it and increase the exposure here. That's it. Now see the before and after with this graduated filter. Do you see the change? And you can increase the overall exposure. Now see the change before and after. It looks so damn amazing. Now the third tip is to use the radial filter that will just draw your focus to the particular subject wherever we want it. Now let me show you what I'm saying. Now let's say this is your edited photo and it looks good, but with the radial filter it will look amazing. So just grab this radial filter and just create this. So what we can do is either we can invert it and use it. So if we will invert it, then it's going to affect only inside. And if we just decrease the exposure, so it will decrease the exposure of the area everywhere other than this area. Now your focus will be drawn to your subject. With just one filter, it looks amazing. Let me show you before and after. See, before and after. To give you another example, let's say this is your photo and let's create the radial filter. Okay, let's just decrease the exposure. Now let's create another radial filter and just change the shape, invert it. Now this is before and this is after. Guys, this looks much better because the focus is drawn to the subject directly. Now the fourth effect is to create a dreamy, glowy effect onto your photos. Now let me show you how you can create that. Now let's say this is your photo. So you will go here and just change the clarity. Don't change it that much. -40 would be enough. Now see, this looks so harsh, but this looks a little bit soft. And you can change a little bit more just for the extreme case. Let's say -60. So see the change. This looks so harsh and this looks soft. So that's how you can create a dreamy look. Now let me give you another example on how to use this on the drone shot to make it dreamy. So this is the shot. So I'll just use radial filter and I'll just reset this and I'll just change the clarity. Just bring the clarity to -100. Let's just decrease it and let it just done. Now see the difference between both these photos, guys. So I created just 2 radial filter with the -100% clarity, and now see the difference between these photos. Now the next tip is content aware fill. So what is this content aware fill? Well, you can remove a particular subject from your photo which might be distraction in your photos, that you can remove it. So how to use content aware fill? First, you have to create a selection around that area which you want to remove and then use that tool directly. It will just do the job automatically. So let me show you. So this is my photo and I want to use the content aware fill. First, let's say this is the distraction I want to remove and this hole is the distraction. So let me just create an area around that first. Let's say first I want to remove this. Okay, so I'll just go to the edit and content aware fill. And you can see the preview as well here. See, and just click the OK. Bam, it's done. See, it's removed, guys. It's magic. Now let me remove this main subject from the photo. So for this, let me just merge all these layers. So you can do using Control, Shift, Alt and E. It will just merge all these layers and create a new layer. So on this new layer, you can just draw using the lasso tool. Now go to the content aware fill and let me check the preview. See, it's not doing it perfectly. So what we can do is all this green area is selected. So we can remove all these green areas. We don't want that. So this green area is the area where this content aware fill will select how to replace it. So I just want to remove it. I don't want my face to be selected. Now let's see that. Not perfect, but still okay. So that's it. So let's just hit OK and it will be removed. Now it's not perfect. So what we can do is we can just do Control Shift Alt E again and just create an area and go again to the content aware fill. Let's see that if it does the job correct or not. The second time it's gone. Just hit OK. See guys, it's almost gone. Now what we can do is just to remove these small things, either we can use patch tool or clone tool. So basically patch tool is just patch the things from where you want to, and the clone tool will do the same thing. So let me just patch it. See, this is the patch tool, and let's first create an area where you want to patch. Now we have selected the area. Now let's just patch it from where you want. Let's say from where you want. That's it. See guys, it's removed. Now let me show you the before and after. You will be amazed. See, this was the before and this was after. So what we have learned in this tip is, if you want to remove any subject or any distraction from the photo, either use content aware fill or you can use the patch tool as well to do the same job. So guys, that's it from the video. I hope you have learned something from this one and you can apply all these tips onto your photos and make your photos look better. Now if you want to use my presets for editing your photos, you can just go to the link in the description and purchase it from there. So guys, that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Dhanyavad.